Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Before we get started with today's message, today's journey, I want to remind you that beg your pardon. I want to remind you that one of the best ways to make sure that you get ready to slip into this meditation with us is to bring your own attention to your breathing. Slow down your breathing. Inhale through your nose, nice and deep and slow, all the way down into your belly. And imagine that in your belly is a balloon, and that's what you're aiming for as you inhale. The inhalation does not just sit up in your chest, but it's the balloon in your belly that you're trying to fill up with every inhale. And it's the balloon in your belly that you deflate every time that you exhale. Nice and slow, deep, gentle, long breaths, and you'll be ready to float away with us on today's meditation in just a few minutes. Somebody, very good morning to you. Hello, it's awesome seeing you there. I have a weird little tickle in my throat today. I hope this meditation goes well. Let's see. Our teacher for this week is Brach. I really love her work so much, and I think today's message is awesome. The first thought from her says, imagine you are walking in the woods and you see a small dog sitting by a tree. As you approach it, it suddenly lunges at you, teeth bared. You are frightened and angry at this dog that wants to bite you. But then you notice that one of its legs is caught in a trap. Immediately your mood shifts from anger to concern. You see that the dog's aggression is coming from a place of vulnerability and pain. This applies to all of us. When we behave in hurtful ways, it is because we are caught in some kind of a trap. The more we look through the eyes of wisdom at ourselves and at one another, the more we cultivate a compassionate heart, says Brach. Hey Anthony, good morning dude. Awesome seeing you there. Our meditation journey today places our attention on the humans in the world around us, with a reminder to see not just the actions on the surface, but to look deeper. Good morning, honey. Hello, it's good to see you. This doesn't mean that we can't or shouldn't have boundaries, but the truth is that hurt people, and our reaction to each other's pain so often just cuts deeper into what are already old wounds. When we remember to see deeper, that there is always a deeper cause to the actions, then we respond with a strength that comes from love, and we can even hold our boundaries without spilling any more blood. Brach says, extend an act of kindness each day. No one has to know. It can be a smile, a reassuring word, a small favor, without expecting anything in return. The spiritual path is not a solo endeavor, says Brach. In fact, the very notion of a self who is trying to free her or himself is a delusion. We are in it together, and the company of spiritual friends help us realize our interconnectedness. Surround yourself with more people who are adamant to live by this rule of love, and who can radiate that love even when they are clearly saying no. We are in this together, and the company of strong friends helps us step into our own strength too. Our meditation journey today is TONGLEN, and it is a practice of looking at the humans around us and recognizing that everyone's fighting a battle we might know nothing about, and that we really only do better when we're doing better together, not when we leave anyone behind. So if you're ready, let's slip away on today's journey together. You can close your eyes, and we'll take the first few big breaths. Just quickly want to say hello to Estelle. Good morning, Estelle. It's good to see you. Here we go. We'll start by taking the first few big breaths together. A deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. Deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. Once you've reached your full height, then let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, inhaling all the way up, exhaling all the way down. I want you to join me in a little visualization of seeing ourselves, all of us together, as the green leaves on a tree. Inhaling and exhaling together. And just like a tree inhales what we think of as toxic and then breathes out for us what we think of as good. All of us together in this green tree is inhaling what we could think of as the pain and suffering in the humans around us, and exhaling love and light. Inhaling the dark clouds in the world around us, holding it in our bellies for just a moment, feeling it transform, and breathing out love and light into the world around us. Seeing how the space around our tree becomes less dark and more light. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down in as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you release, drop your head all the way forward. Roll out your neck muscles, going forward and to the left, and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. See if you can tilt your head to the left while you tilt your hips to the right. And switch sides. Tilt your head to the right while you tilt your hips to the left, curving your spine into an S from your head down to your tailbone. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence as much as we are able to for this moment, we'll now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. And if you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is a really good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long and slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release. Make it the longest, slowest exhale that you can. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how muscles become softer. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel how your shoulders are slowly falling. Feel how your body is slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. Feel the air as it flows in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throats. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy. Followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, As you dive deep into you, I want to remind you of our practice today. We're inhaling the dark clouds in the world around us and exhaling light. Take your next big breath. We're starting our journey of Tonglen with the humans closest to us. I want you to bring to your mind the humans that you share a home with, or perhaps in the past you shared a home with. Bring them together in your mind. See them as a group. And you can do the exercise for all of them together, or perhaps someone specifically stands out for you today. And then you can focus on just one. Maybe you know exactly what someone is dealing with, or perhaps someone's just calling to you. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, imagine you could see as you breathe in how you're clearing the dark clouds around them, breathing it all into your belly and holding it there for a few moments. Feel the warmth in your belly as the dark clouds are transformed, as it gets burned up in that little furnace that you are. And when you exhale, fill the space around them with light and love, and watch their faces as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. We'll make the circle slightly bigger. Invite all of your close family into the circle. Parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters. Have them all together in a group and do the exercise for them all or perhaps just for whoever catches your attention. Inhale all the dark clouds around them. Hold it in your belly for a little while. Feel it transform and exhale into their space, love and light. And watch their faces as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. Make the circle slightly bigger and include all of your extended family. Cousins, nieces, nephews, more uncles and aunts, the whole bunch. Bring them all together, and you could do the exercise for the whole group, or perhaps someone stands out for you right now. Then focus on one. As you inhale, breathe in into your belly all of their dark clouds. Hold it in your belly for a few moments and feel how it transforms. And exhale into their space, light and love, and watch their faces as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. We're making the circle bigger. And this includes everyone you know. All of your friends, all of your colleagues, friends of friends, friends of your family members, your children's teachers. Bring them all together in a group and see if anyone comes to mind specifically. Perhaps there is someone who you'd like to put your attention on specifically. Breathe in all of their dark clouds, hold it for a moment, and exhale for them love and light. Take your next big breath. the circle much bigger, including people you don't know, but that you share a space with regularly. We often find ourselves in our own bubbles in traffic, and sometimes we recognize that there are humans around us all in their own bubbles. When you are shopping, when you're at a restaurant, there are people at the tables next to you. The waiters and waitresses who assist you, the cashiers, security guards, petrol pump attendants, all of these nameless faces that we brush shoulders with. Bring them all together, and maybe someone actually jumps out at you. Then place your attention there. Otherwise, for the whole group, we are reminding ourselves that everyone is fighting a battle that we know nothing about. Breathe in all of their dark clouds, hold it in your belly for a moment, and breathe out into their space, love and light. Take your next big breath. And then for this circle specifically, a group of beautiful humans with open hearts, living with their hearts wide open, showing up to be a source of light for the world around them, but also each fighting their own inner battle that we might not know about. Bring this circle into your mind, into your heart, and for the whole group together, or perhaps someone specifically stands out for you today. Breathe in whatever dark clouds they may be dealing with. Hold it in your belly for a moment. Feel it transform, and breathe out into their space. Love and light. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. We'll do one more. Take a deep breath in As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you again some words from Brach. She says, extend an act of kindness each day. No one has to know. It can be just a smile. It can be a reassuring word, just a small favor, without expecting anything in return. She says this spiritual path is not a solo endeavor. In fact, the very notion of a self who is trying to free herself or himself is a delusion. We are in it together, and the company of spiritual friends helps us realize our interconnectedness. The true change makers, the people who make the world a different place, are those who boldly show up as love and simply refuse to participate in anything that does not come from love. As a world, we only do better if we are doing better together. Sometimes we do need boundaries, and it wouldn't help ourselves leaving ourselves open to be abused. But even in those cases, we can look at the other human with love. Even when we recognize where we have to put some distance between us and another, we can still do it while we recognize a dog with its paw in a trap, lashing out because the dog itself is wounded. We only do better if we are doing better together. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this oneness, this wholeness, this interconnectedness. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning to see deeper, or at least trying to see deeper than just the actions on the surface. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for understanding that any person who is whole, any person whose wounds are healed, any person who is in a good space never lashes out at the humans around them. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for understanding that it is indeed hurt people who hurt people. And that in some way, we have to find a way to have love in our hearts for the hurt people too. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Anytime I think of this theme, I'm often reminded of a quote by Jaya Jung, who speaks of boundaries and the need to sometimes have very clear boundaries. He's got such a beautiful explanation. He says, your boundary does not have to be like an electric fence that shock people who come close to you. Your boundary can be a lot more gentle. He calls it a circle of divine light that says, I will be treated sacredly. Can you practice saying no even while you smile? There is a strength in that gentleness, and we can get there. We can love even when we have to say no and create distance. Good morning, Vivian. It's awesome seeing you. Thank you, Sunmuddy. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Estelle. And whoever else might be in the background still. Have a beautiful day. I often wonder, when we do Tonglen, can people feel it on the other side? And I have heard and understood that sometimes a person feels this. But more importantly, guaranteed, this is what it does for me. It reminds me of how to look at the people around me. Lots of love to you all. Have a beautiful day. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.